Welcome to Red Thread Commons. As you can see, our headquarters is located in an acorn treehouse with a red door, a rope ladder, and a miniature rosebush out front. In fiscal year 22, we're going to move it onto the web, and then after that, into an actual tree. Do you want to help build the Red Thread Clubhouse? If so, visit tinyurl GoFundRTC to spread the wealth today. My name is Julie Rosier, and I founded Red Thread in 2004 at age 23. But you may know me from my various day jobs over those 17 years, or maybe as a hermit writer whose top secret writing projects you have never read. In creative and community spaces, I am known as Red Thread Jar. I am the curly-haired spider who weaves together RTC programs such as Study and Story or Myth and Ensemble. I am also the Jarkovist basement dweller who convenes circles, holds stones, and lights candles. My close friends and family know another side of me. I sometimes refer to Little Jar Jar as my inner kid, sometimes as my dear soul twin. Recently, they became a dog mom to their support animal, Obi. Last year, I turned 40 in the midst of a global pandemic. I got a clear message by way of a birthday card from my mom that a new chapter would begin in the coming year. I had started Red Thread Commons as a theater company, but it was also clear that it had expanded into something that now included community study and sacred practice programming. I decided to buy Red Thread a website for its 17th birthday. I hired a web design studio out of Scotland to build the RTC site. Yarrow, my designer developer, told me that I should be able to describe my company in language that a 5-year-old could understand. I took them quite seriously and went to talk to my friend Zane. Zane had just turned 4 though, and I was underprepared, so I had some difficulty getting my point across. But then, a grandmother oak tree told me to gather an ensemble of red threaders to tell what red thread is really made of, TikTok style.
Show me the rock? Where's the rock?
Here's the rock.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah.
Can you show me? Look, it can go on your heart, and then it's a heart.
Wow, that's a cool rock.
Yeah, do you want to show me my rock that you gave me?
Yeah, you have it?
Yeah.
There is a red thread that runs between us all, which can bend or stretch, but will never break.
I've been in your writing workshops, and I've been to the readings for Study and Story. And I would say two of the things that define a red thread space are like a sense of sacredness and a sense of playfulness. There are so many spaces in the world that have like one of those but not the other. And I know that in a red thread space there's definitely going to be laughing, there's probably going to be crying, and it's all just going to feel so good.
I noticed, and what I love about Red Threads is that its ability to weave a long-standing analysis, giving people the permission to think, and representing that back to the earth, to the people themselves, to feed us. And so for me, it's a part of a community. It's a part of a community feeding program.
You're not scared of this?
I'm scared of the monster.
Whoa, look at that. That's
Not like mosaic, like for adults. Like I want adults to be able to tell stories and perform. And he was like, okay, like a mosaic for adults. And I was like, no, not like mosaic, but it is. I mean, it's that sense of connection that comes from co-creating and living in a world together, and taking care of each other. I mean, I remember an actor when we were in Mosaic that needed food before we could rehearse. Like he was hungry, so we needed to get him food.
Can you say one little nugget about Red Thread, if you know anything about it?
I would say that you're connecting those threads. I don't fully know how you're doing it.
Yeah.
But like you're doing it and like pulling bits and pieces from people.
Yes.
And just weaving it into the most beautiful tapestry. Like it's just what you're making is just amazing.
The next group I really want to work with, it'll be writing your story, like a support group for people who are working with ancestors. So learning techniques and technology to, like spiritual technology for how to connect and how to build bridges that might have been burned to who has come before.
That I really am building the clubhouse.
Oh yeah?
I am. It is eventually going to be a treehouse clubhouse where people can actually go and hang out, and it's going to be the Red Thread headquarters.
Oh.
Here at Red Thread Commons, we're preparing to launch exciting programming for the 2022 season. With your support, we can bring future ensembles of citizen artists together to study, to tell their own stories, and to be together with spirit in sanctuary. Do you have a story to tell? Do you want to help us build? We hope so, because this is gonna take a village, folks.
Ruby, what do you got?
Yummy.
What's that, Ruby?
Carrot.
Carrot. Don't do those.